Okay, kaya mo ako video. Okay, we're ready.
Let's get everyone to sit. Maybe you can stay somewhere to the side so you're not being blocked by.
So I'm looking at the. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome for visiting our tournament. We have tried to organize this tournament every year. One time in New York, one time in Florida. This year it is Miami Beach, and I'm happy that we have 30 people that will participate in the main event. I would like to thank the people from Poland that flew all the way to come and visit us.
Great uniform.
The person from Trinidad, right?
Yes.
And Tobago, two of them, Santo Domingo.
Rafael, where is Rafael?
Is behind there and there. And who do we have more?
Haiti. Two people.
And the people from Haiti. During this event, we have some special players. We have Bekandi, which has become international grandmaster. We now have also Suleiman, which is international master. We have Mr. Skilyarov, who is international master and German champion. We have Galina, who is a female champion, and she used to be the Pan American champion. So we have Luba. She's not a player. She will be the main arbiter, but she has become a member of the main board of the World Federation. I also would like to thank Luba and Christine for being the arbiters during this event, and I hope you guys don't give these two ladies too much problem and follow the rules. We have some letters from people that Christine will read for us. These are to wish us all the best with this event. The first one is the technical director of the World Federation, Mr. Van Dijk. Christine.
Hi everybody. Thank you for being here. I'm going to read a special message from Mr. Jan van Dijk. Drought is played all over the world in a lot of variations, and it is nice to see that we have, for the US Open of this year, a diverse field of participants. Top players mixed with recreational players and also special delegations from Poland. It guarantees a great week with a lot to play for, but also I hope it gives a lot of fun to all participants, because performance is sometimes important, but pleasure is even more important. A big thanks goes out to Kauna for making this happen, and to all the volunteers that make it happen year in and year out for already 13 years. A lot of time is spent in organizing and to give all the players a great time during the tournament. With these short words, I want to wish all the players a lot of luck in their coming games. Hopefully, we see some nice combinations, end games, and positional wins that make people that can watch all over the world enjoy the US Open. Let's have a lot of pleasure and hope you will have a great week together. All the best and hope to see you also on future tournaments. With kind regards, Jan van Dijk, General Secretary. Thank you.
We also have best wishes from the president of the Pan American Federation, Mr. Agata.
Yefim, please can you
Yeah,
come here so people can see and take the microphone.
Good?
Yeah, it's good.
Greetings from PAM DCC to Icona for the U.S. Open Championship 2025. Dear Icona Board, although I cannot stand among you today, my heart is with you at this special moment. It is with profound respect and sincere emotion that I extend warm greetings to the U.S. Open Championship 2025 and a heartfelt tribute directly to Aiko Ono. On behalf of the entire PAM DCC family, I want to express our deep admiration and gratitude. For many years now, Aiko Ono has been a pillar of dedication, carrying this tournament forward with unwavering commitment. You have kept tradition alive, you have nurtured a community, and you have given countless players a place to grow, compete, and find joy in our beautiful sport. What you do each year is not simply organization. It is service, it is love, it is legacy. Your work touches every player who sits at the board, every volunteer who gives their time, every federation that feels welcome, and every fan who watches with pride. Through your effort, this championship has become a celebration of unity, friendship, and the simple pleasure of playing draughts together. Because of Aiko Ono's perseverance, the PAM DCC family continues to grow. More countries are joining hands. More players are inspired, and more hearts are discovering the value of this game. This is the mark of true leadership, to build something that brings people together year after year. To the organizers as volunteers, thank you for your countless hours, your patience, your devotion. To the players, I wish you clarity, creativity, courage, and above all, enjoyment. May your games be memorable, your experiences meaningful, and your week in Miami filled with camaraderie and respect. May this tournament bring joy to all of you, and may Aiko Ono continue to guide our region with the dignity and wisdom you have shown for so many years. With deep respect, warm gratitude, and sincere encouragement, Clifton Agata, President PAM DCC.
Those were nice words, and we will try to keep it up in the future. I will now ask Luba to go over the regulations and what is to come.
Oh, all right, I have my microphone. So, good afternoon, everyone. So, Rudy already introduced the arbiter team to you. So, it's me and Christine. You have two women who are going to guide you through, make sure everyone is followed. Before I go into details, I want to make sure that everyone understands, because now we're going to talk a little bit about technical details. So, I ask maybe a Polish team, Damien, maybe you get your group, sit down with your group, so if you need to translate to them. And my Spanish people, who is going to, you're going to try, Francisco, you're going to help Amaury, Rafael as well. Okay.
But you will be talking about something else from the rules and regulations, or just the things in it?
I am going to talk about, mostly rules and regulations, but there's also some, how to say, organizational details, because I also need to cover. If it's okay, so you can just maybe walk over there. So.
Rules and regulations are clear.
Rule and
we made them
regulations are
in
clear? Okay, wonderful.
Chodźcie bliżej siebie razem, tak jakby było coś ważnego, to ja po prostu będę wam tłumaczył. ready to do.
Okay, so the first thing I want to say is organizational things. Does everyone know where the bathrooms are? Because that's an important thing. You walk out of the corridor near the elevator, there's ladies and men's room, so not too far.
Po prawej macie toaletę, tak? Czyli mijacie windy, po prawej dalej 10 metrów.
Okay. The second thing is we are trying to do some events in addition to the tournament for the players. And the first event that we are considering is to take people on a boat ride in the morning, on the day when we are playing only afternoon games, on the morning either on Tuesday or on Friday. We haven't decided yet, but I need to know how many people are interested because it would help me to negotiate better price. And I believe what we are going to do, whatever price the hotel is going to give us, we're going to pay half of it and pay half for the participants who want to participate. And so
Okay.
it's going to be, I can tell you right now, so right now they told me $40, so it's going to be like $20 per person, but we try to bring it down if we can.
Okay. Half of our group already that is not playing made an excursion on Tuesday to Everglades in the morning, so that would be problematic for us. So Friday maybe would be better. But I
So
will
Tuesday you're
not
doing
take-
something else with Friday?
Because we already have a
Alright.
scheduled
That's-
excursion on Tuesday. Yeah?
Okay, but you're not going, you're not doing the same thing that I'm doing.
Boat as well, but probably not the same thing as you.
Okay, but if you're interested, it's
we
a
are-
boat
we
ride
are.
on canal. It's not,
and this cruise starts where?
sorry?
And it starts where?
It starts 9 o'clock, like 8:50, and we'll be back like around 12
From which
o'clock.
place?
From the hotel. They're going to come with the bus, take us from hotel. We're going to be on the boat for a little, for 2 hours, and then they will, maybe there's going to be some tour. They're going to tell us about, a little bit about the area, and then we're going to come back to hotel around 12 o'clock. he told me.
Chcą zrobić kilka jakichś tam uprzywilejowań dla Was w postaci między innymi wycieczki łódką. No i taka wycieczka łódką jest planowana albo na wtorek, albo na środę. Tylko ja mówię, że we wtorek my już mamy ten Everglades i na szkołę, żeby nie było. To jest, polega na tym, że zabiera Was bus od hotelu, cały kwartał, potem jedzie na rejs. Rejs trwa około 2 godzin kanałami, to jest taki dłuższy niż tam co my mamy w Bayside. No i wracamy potem i to jest dzień, kiedy runda jest po południu. Normalna cena by była czegoś takiego około $20. Oni chcą albo to zredukować, albo negocjować, albo to robić, żeby to była mniej więcej połowa tego maksu. Wydaje mi się, że to jest zainteresowany w tym sprawie. To by było w piątek.
Okay, you don't have to give me answer now, but later on today maybe you can.
Okay, we would be interested.
Okay, all right. So another optional activity is for those who not Americans. We have on Thursday we have national holiday Thanksgiving Day, and for that day we would like to organize lunch, and that's going to be free for everyone. The only issue is, and I think I have few local players here, so I need to, because we need to bring. I'm thinking about outside restaurant. And so we need people who help to drive and people who are going to join us, and they can take a few more people with you so we can see if we can all make it. So please, local people, tell me if you're going to, after the game, we're going to play morning game, we're going to finish, we start 9:30, we're going to finish about like 1:30 probably. And so after that we'll go to the restaurant together, so you know, we'll celebrate a little Thanksgiving lunch with us, and also if you can take some people, just let me know so I can count, me or Christine, so we can count you and we can count how many people we say, because if it's not possible, if we cannot take everyone, we have to look for other options then. That's pretty much the announcement, organizational announcement. So yes, so please, Christine or myself, let me know about boat tour on Friday and about Thanksgiving, okay? Also for people who are staying, just let me know if you're going to join, so I need to count how many people are going to be for that, for Thanksgiving lunch as well. Okay, and so that's all for announcements, and now about the tournament. Let me tell you guys, so it's our 13th tournament, and 13 is not a lucky number, and unfortunately we had some problems from the start. We have unfortunately one player who is now in the hospital, that he got very sick last night, and well, I'm hoping that he's going to be well, and maybe he's feeling good enough, he can join us tomorrow for a classic tournament. But I have no information at this point, and I know there were a little bit of hiccups we've been dealing with. Normally, we try to make this event much bigger. We try to invite people from local authorities and media people, newspapers and stuff. We have some complications. Unfortunately, we have some issues with, some people here in USA who didn't wish as well. So, we were afraid of some complications with that. So, but I apologize for any mishaps. If something was not, I apologize for mishap with the bracelets. The hotel did not provide you on the first day when you arrived. So, if anyone still needs bracelets, I have your bracelets. So, let me know and I'll give it to you. Let's see. And okay, so we are going to. So now I'm going to talk briefly about all the general rules, and then we talk a little bit more about today's rule for Rapid, for people who play Rapid. So yes, I'm not going to read about every rule, so everyone plays, everyone knows all the rules. Just few important things that I want to mention. Actually, maybe even one important thing is, we did change, we had few issues for a couple of years with FMGD rules about making a draw after only after 40 moves. We decided we don't want to do it anymore. So we replaced it with another rule that we are going to try first time this year. And the rule is, you can agree to the draw only if you have 10 pieces and your partner has 10 pieces or less. That's the only condition. So can you please...
So no 40 moves condition?
No 40 moves, it could be 45 moves or it could be 50 moves, but you have to have 10 pieces or less. And you have to call arbiter to make sure that she agrees with that.
So it's not like finishing with a draw, setting up the pieces?
No, don't set the pieces. If you agree on the draw and you have, if it's obvious, if you have 2 or 3 pieces left, no problem. But if you have in the middle of the game and it's like, about 9 or 10 pieces, make sure she or myself are okay with that.
Podstawowa zasada, jeżeli chodzi o remis, 10 lub mniej granych. Nieważne ile do punktu gramy. Może być 38, trzymacie 10 punktów, należy jak jest więcej piątków, to zawsze ja do mnie się należy. Zostawiacie piątków, tylko pokażę.
Ten pieces one side, 10 pieces
the
on
other. Только можно после, если 10 if people agree to the draw with more than 10 pieces, it's going to be loose game for both. Francisco, did you want to translate to them?
Thanksgiving no play nothing of use lunch. Thanksgiving Day.
Thanksgiving Day, there is...
No play.
No,
Yes.
we play first in the morning and then we go for lunch after.
Okay, Friday the same.
Friday we play in the afternoon.
Tours in the morning.
Sorry?
Tours.
Two is in the morning and then we play in the afternoon. When we come home, we have a little rest and then we start playing at 3 o'clock.
Okay.
Do I need to mention anything else? Okay, if you're ready, so another rule, it's not a new rule, but for whoever is visiting us first phone, is cell phones. If you caught with your cell phone and it's ringing or you're texting, you get first time it's a fee of penalty of $20. Second time you lose the game. So what I suggest to people, you can maybe you turn your phone off so it's quiet. If you want to take pictures during like maybe, I don't know, first 2-3 minutes, and then you put the phone on the arbiter's desk and you pick it up. Shut it off, necessary to shut it off so it doesn't ring, so it doesn't disturb again. And then you can pick it up. Or you can leave the phone in your room, it's up to you. But better, if you bring the phone, you better leave it with us. Do you understand?
They know that.
Okay. So, well, in general, please, so there is no noise, there is no discussion of the game. There are tables outside. If you want to analyze your game, we can give you the board, we can give you pieces, and you can go outside and sit outside. And but now, do not discuss here. No, be quiet, be respectful to everyone playing.
Analiz to jest wiem, oczywiście obawiałem się gry, że musicie chcieli analizować, na zewnątrz są stoliki, ludzie poprosić planszę i planszą wyjść i tam analizować z tamtej strony. No mówmy pani.
Okay, so any questions on? Rudy, you want to say anything else? Or?
No.
Maybe just one thing to mention about our players because they have visual problems and they
Yes,
could
we
play
know.
on 2 boards.
We know about that. We know, and we set up tables for you guys close to the like those tables, like 6 tables
Okay, so it is for
outside.
them.
So, but yeah, we know that you have
Będziecie grali na
it.
tamtych stolikach.
And thank you very much for continue to play the game, and we'll do everything to make you comfortable.
It will be absolutely just for the players because they have special boards,
course, of
and
course.
if player wants to use another board, then the player is obligated to do moves on both boards.
This is very important. This is very important to
Guys,
mention.
it's important.
So guys, if you we have a group of people who are visually impaired and they're using a special board that they touch. So while they touch the board, you cannot see it. So what you can do instead, we will provide you with extra boards and pieces, and you can set up your board next to them. So when they make the move, you make the move on your board, and you just and then you move. When you move it on your board. So while they're thinking, you can look at your own board. So that's convenient for you. So the tables are big, so you have plenty of space to.
Then they will notice the moves, of course, and about the recording of the game, they will use 3 of them will use the voice recorder because they are not able to write.
Okay, how you have to tell me how it works because I'm not familiar.
Voice recorder, it means that after the move, you click the record button, you record the move, and
Okay.
then you can write it down after the game because they will be speaking Polish. Yeah?
Okay,
they are not
so-
able to write it down.
So you will write it down for
It
maybe
will
you
not
don't have
be
to.
immediately after the game because it's not possible.
You don't have to. I mean, if it's going to be saved on the phone, and you can just
It is
send.
saved, yeah. And
If you can just
the
send
file,
it
just-
to my WhatsApp or whatever.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
perfect. Okay. All right. So yeah. So did you hear? Yes.
No issue with the place on the restroom. We don't want to take a step. Restroom.
Restrooms. You go. You know where you're sitting outside in the chairs. Right beside it there are restrooms, men and women. Go to restrooms.
Okay.
Can you repeat? We didn't understand. Repeat what Polish gentleman.
Okay, so people in the group are visually impaired, so they have a separate board
Right.
where they touch.
Right.
So because it's maybe inconvenient for you, the option is to use second board that you put next to yourself, and when they make the move, you make the move
For them.
on that on your second board. This board is just for yourself. So you just make a move on that board, and when you make a move, you make a move on second board. So while they're doing working on their move, you can look at this board and you can see, you can analyze, you can think. And some of them are not going
So these
to.
two boards going to be in parallel, right?
The second board is optional, only if you want this for yourself.
Yeah.
I suggest to use it, but it's up to you. Some people use it, some people don't. Another thing about Polish players, some Polish players are going to, instead of writing, so don't. We put it in the regulation that it's necessary for you to write all the moves, and the arbiter, if you see you are not writing, can do some penalty, can take off your time, can make you rewrite all the moves, or worst case scenario. So you are obligated to write. Not today. Today is rapid. I'm talking about classic tournament that starts tomorrow. So you're obligated to keep writing all the time, but the team from Poland, whoever cannot write themselves, they're going to use the phone, and they're just going to record their moves.
Voice recorder.
Yes.
It will not be the phone, it will be the voice recorder.
Voice record, yeah. I'm sorry.
That's
Voice
electronic
recorder,
device.
yes, that they're going to use. And after that, they're going to. So you don't be concerned if you don't see them writing, it's just because it's difficult for them to write.
So be aware, this is a special regulation for those players.
Okay.
So if you play with somebody in that
Yeah.
situation,
Okay, let's see. Use of cell phones, okay. Everything else should be pretty much standard, I believe. So, and then, so we'll, right. So yeah, and we just ask you when you finish the game, if like we said, if it's a draw in some sort of a condition that it's, you know, around 10 pieces, then we call the arbiter. If it's, you know, everything looks like normal, you just make a draw, and you put, you start the clock, you put the pieces back on the board, and, you know, you leave the room. So now I'm going to talk about today's tournament. So today's whoever is playing today's tournament, today is a rapid tournament. Time control is 15 minutes plus 5 seconds for each move. And you don't need to write anything, so no, you see no pens, no forms on your desk on the plane. So I'm going to, when I do a pairing, I'm going to announce and I'm going to say who plays whom on which board. All boards are numbers. So when you hear number on the board and your name, you have to go to the board so we can proceed faster. So we are going to, our rapid is going to be 18 people. So we're going to do 7 rounds, which is, you know, very good for 18 people. And yeah, so I'm going to start, so when we finish our ceremony, we have a cake, we have coffee. So we're going to take pictures together, and then we're going to, you know, eat coffee, eat the cake of coffee, and then we can have like 15 minutes break, and then meanwhile I'll do the pairing, and then we go back to the room, whoever wants to use bathrooms, whatever, and then we're going to start playing. So just remember, important difference between classic game and rapid and blitz game. When you get to the position when there is only 3 kings against 1, or maybe 2 kings plus a piece against 1, or less than that, it's automatic draw. We don't play unless you can show how you win.
It's
But
automatic
as soon-
stop.
Automatic stop is automatic, yes. So the game is not continued. If your partner insists on, you have the right to stop the clock and ask the arbiter for assistance. So.
But you can still win if you can show that you have
Yes, if it's a winning position and a person can show how it's winning, then that's it. And, okay, another rule that is special about.
Только если позвонят. А звонок, а если
About 8 pieces, yeah. So, guys, another rule about rapid and blitz game. So, if you have,
полный звук. Полный звук.
Mike, can I please ask you to sit down and let me finish? All right. So the second rule you need to be aware: if the end game there is maximum 8 pieces for both black and white, and if you see that your position is superior, but you have like 1 minute or less left, it's okay to also to call an arbiter and call it like an arbitrary draw. But you have to have a clearly superior position for that. Francisca, can you translate? If on the board is left only for rapid, only for today. If on the board 8 pieces together, like for example you have 5 and he has 3. And you have little time left and you're afraid to continue, you can agree to the game, you can say it's a draw, and you know, if your partner does not agree, you call an arbiter, you stop the clock, you call an arbiter. Or 8 pieces or less, but and superior position.
And that's only for today, huh?
Yeah, for today and for blitz.
And for blitz.
So let me clarify.
Все вопросы?
Серьезно. Я положу телефон. Не отключай.
Ну сейчас ты еще можешь, когда игра начнется. Сейчас, если ты хочешь пофотографировать.
Еще меня проблема. То есть проблема моей руки трусится. И я, конечно, буду писать. Потом претензии, что я плохо пишу.
Потом ты сядешь после партии и исправишь, договорились.
So the person has superior position can go for a draw. That what you said? Right. So you can go for the draw. Okay, that's good.
Okay, guys, so I think I finished saying what I had to say. Does anyone have questions? Is Is everything clear what we're doing? All right, if no question, let us bring the cake and maybe we can set up so we can have a picture with the cake and then we can eat it.
Najpierw zdjęcia.
So, and I want to finish by wishing everyone very good tournament.
The people right now? People do that right now?
Yes, let us try to get the cake somewhere in the middle and then we can maybe set it here.
Very good.